Let me just make this one statement really quick before the video begins. I'm well aware that supply drops have not officially been announced for Infinite Warfare, but if you actually think that they will not have some sort of supply drop system in the game, you are lost. I'm not gonna say you're stupid. Well, you might be, I don't know. I'll give you the benefit of the doubt, but they have made millions of dollars in the last 2 years on supply drops. They aren't gonna give that up. I mean, would you give that up if you were making millions of dollars and then next year you're just like, you know what, I'll just pass up on this $100 million. Not a big deal, I'm not worried about it. Obviously not, so they're gonna continue it as long as people continue buying them. Also, let me just say, I made up those numbers. I don't know what the actual numbers are, but they made a lot of money, just understand that. Every Call of Duty from now on will have some sort of supply drop system, even if they don't announce it just yet. In case you forgot, we didn't find out about Black Ops 3 supply drops until October 31st. Here's a video from T Martin on the day that it was confirmed, October 31st. BO3 came out like a week later, and Activision and Treyarch never even actually announced that it was in the game. The only reason we found out slightly early was because people had the game early and they leaked the information. So for all the people out there who are like,
Birdman, you stupid idiot! Infinity Ward hasn't said anything yet about supply drops. How do you know they're gonna be in the game? You don't know shit!
let me just enlighten you real quick. They're probably gonna not announce supply drops at all because all it's gonna do is get them more hate than they already have. But just understand, when November 4th rolls around, we're gonna be seeing some supply drops in Infinite Warfare. Now, with that out of the way, what we need to be discussing today is the nuke in Infinite Warfare and how Infinite Warfare is gonna be pay to win, kind of similar to how Advanced Warfare was pay to win. So if you didn't already know this, the nuke is 100% confirmed in the game from all the people that went to COD XP and played it and everything. We've seen gameplay of it. The way the nuke works in this game is it's not automatically unlocked for everyone as some sort of hidden kill streak like it was in MW3 with the Moab or in Advanced Warfare with the DNA bomb where everyone automatically had it, nor is it a selectable kill streak like it was in MW2 where you had to put it on and then go for it or whatever. The only way to get a nuke in Infinite Warfare is by having a specific gun variant, and this gun variant needs to have the nuke gun perk on the gun, and then you take that gun and you have to go on a 25 gun streak with only that gun, I believe, so you can't get like grenade kills or pick up another gun and get kills with that. I don't know if that's 100% confirmed yet, but from what I'm understanding is you have to use the specific gun that has the nuke gun perk on the gun. A lot of guns right there, but I think you understand what I'm saying. Now, I guess as of yet, nobody knows how these are officially gonna be obtained, but I think at this point, like I mentioned in the beginning, it's pretty safe to assume there will be some sort of supply drop system in the game and in probably all the future Call of Duties as well. So what I'm telling you is that they found a loophole to make the nuke only available in supply drops without actually coming out and directly stating that, because if they would have just come out and said, yeah, the nuke is coming back, but you can only get in supply drops with these guns, they would have got a lot of hate, you know what I mean? So they just announced it like this, hoping that a lot of people won't really look into it and wouldn't really realize what's going on and just be like, oh, the nuke is back, that's really cool. And that's what I did at first. Like, I was happy. I was like, oh, the nuke is back, that's amazing, that's really cool. And then I kind of looked into it more. I started watching more videos and stuff, and I started doing some research into how the game is going to be, and I was like, wait a minute, this isn't adding up. So let me just make this clear to everyone, right? I don't want there to be any confusion. The only way in Infinite Warfare to get a nuke is to have a specific legendary gun variant, but the only way to get this variant is going to be from supply drops. So using that logic, the nuke is technically only available in supply drops. Actually, not even that. The opportunity of even going for a nuke is only available in supply drops. So you can't just go for a nuke. You first gotta get the gun, and then you can try to get a nuke. Now, I will say this because I want to be fair with this video. There is some sort of new salvage system which they put in the game. It's not very clear yet. I'm gonna give you a direct quote from the reveal. I don't want to put the actual gameplay in here. They'll flag my shit real quick. But the quote is, by collecting and redeeming redeeming salvage, the game's crafting currency, players will be able to unlock specific prototype weapons to complement their loadout. Salvage can be earned by playing the game, so the more you play, the more prototypes you can go after and earn. Now, just think about that for 2 seconds. What does that sound like to you? If you ask me personally, I think that's very comparable to the crypto keys and COD points system in Black Ops 3. I mean, yeah, technically, you still can get all the weapons you want in Black Ops 3 only using crypto keys. They did even say in the trailer, the more you play, the more you earn. That's exactly how it is in Black Ops 3 with crypto keys, but let's be real here, alright? Like, no bullshit. It's not gonna happen. If you truly want all the weapons in Black Ops 3, you have to spend money. You can play the game as much as you want. The #1 dude in the world in playtime who has thousands of crypto keys, he probably still doesn't have all the weapons, no matter how much he plays. And I'm telling you right now, it's probably gonna be the same thing in Infinite Warfare, because think about it like this. If you could do it in like a week or even a month, then why would anybody even buy a supply drop? They just wait a week and get it normally without spending any money. If you ask me, they're putting the system in the game so that they can say, oh, by the way, if you don't want to buy supply drops, you don't have to. We're not forcing you to buy supply drops. We have this cool new salvage system. So it's kind of like a safety net for them, right? Because all the fucking blind fanboys would just be like,
oh no man, you're fucking stupid. I can just play the game and get salvage points and then spend that on a weapon. I just never have to leave my house and I just play Call of Duty all day and I'll get all the weapons.
Listen to me, man. You are being bamboozled, alright? Let me break it down to you. Can I get the FAMAS in Black Ops, or the FFAR in Black Ops 3 without spending money? Yes, I can get it. Do I actually have it? No. I am 9th Prestige. I've opened thousands of fucking supply drops, and I don't have the gun, right? Now, if I were to spend $1,000 tomorrow on supply drops, would I probably get the FAMAS in Black Ops 3? Yes, I probably would. Let's do Advanced Warfare. Could I get the Bow Obsidian Steed? Yes, I could definitely get it. Did I ever get one during the entire life cycle of AW? No, I never got one. I was 11th Prestige in that game, no Bow Obsidian Steed. Now, if I were to get on Advanced Warfare tomorrow and spend $1,000, would I probably get a Bow Obsidian Steed? Yes, I would. That's an issue, right? I can't make it any clearer than that. They have kind of combined the Black Ops 3 and Advanced Warfare supply drop systems together. Yes, they have this salvage feature in the game, but it's not going to be as effective as buying supply drops. So it kind of turns into Advanced Warfare because we're not just getting camos this year. We're literally getting better guns. We're getting nukes. We're getting some good stuff out of these supply drops. So it's just not a fair system at all. It is 100% pay to win. Whether people want to recognize that or not, it is. Let me just do a recap here in case anyone is still confused. I don't want there to be any confusion with this video. I'm trying to make it as clear as possible what I am saying. The only way to get a nuke in Infinite Warfare is to have the specific weapon variant with the correct nuke gun perk on the gun. There are 4 weapon variants in Infinite Warfare: common, rare, legendary, epic. Exact same as Black Ops 3, except Black Ops 3 had camos. Now we're having weapon variants, same names. And just like Black Ops 3, there will be a supply drop system to get these common, rare, legendary, and epic weapons in Infinite Warfare. Supposedly, I'm just saying, it is not confirmed yet. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. I could be wrong in this whole video, but it seems pretty likely there will be supply drops. Now, if you really want to get a nuke in the game, you have to do one of 3 things. You get lucky and just play the game normally and, open a few supply drops here and there, and you somehow get lucky and get the weapon out of a free supply drop. Or option number 2, you can grind really hard, never go outside, play 8 hours a day every single day, and get enough salvage to make the weapon yourself. The details aren't really clear on this one, but it's similar to Black Ops 3 crypto keys from the way they're explaining it. But it's common sense that this system will obviously be a much slower process than just buying supply drops, because otherwise people wouldn't buy the supply drops. What would be the reason? The reason to buy them is to get the item quickly. If you could get it quickly from just playing and getting salvage, then who the fuck's gonna buy supply drops? So the last option is obviously you spend how much ever money you need, you can get whatever weapon you want. There's literally no limit. The more money you spend, the more weapons you're gonna get. So you could go spend $10,000 if you want. I don't know if anyone's doing that, but you could spend as much money as you want until you have every single weapon that you want in the game, which then turns it into a pay to win game, or I guess in this example, pay to nuke, if that makes any sense. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I felt like I made that as clear as I can. If you somehow still don't understand what I'm saying, you gotta be like 8 years old. So just go take mommy's credit card and buy yourself some supply drops, I guess. You're the type of customer that Activision loves, so you keep doing your thing, man. But yeah, that's all I gotta say. What do you guys think about this whole situation? Do you agree? Do you disagree? I know I'm making a big leap here by assuming the next game will have supply drops, but if it doesn't have supply drops, I would be very surprised, or at least something like supply drops. Maybe it's not called supply drops, but there's gonna be something like that. There's no way they're giving up all this money. So that's just my thoughts. Anyways, thank you guys all for watching. Be sure to leave a like rating if you enjoyed, subscribe if you're not already, follow me on Twitter, links in the description down below. Other than that, have a good day and peace out.